This is a league for players. 2 years ago, we launched a very successful volleyball league, and in front of our eyes, it was shown again on Sony. In front of our eyes, young players became stars. They saw themselves on TV, they saw themselves in newspapers, they suddenly felt so good about themselves. That year, FIVB came down to watch it. They got a new coach for India. The Indian under 23 team reached the finals of the Asian Volleyball Championship. And then it went away. And for 2 years, there's been COVID, there's been other issues. Players have been sitting in their rooms waiting for the opportunity to excel. So first and foremost, this Prime Volleyball League is for the players. It's for the amazing amount of talent volleyball has and the amazing amount of talent that there is in Indian sport. Indian sport is very, very talented, and today, given the structures that we have, only 1% of that talent actually gets that opportunity. With this volleyball league, we are taking those first steps in the sport of volleyball to take the league back, take the game back to the players. We've had some amazing responses from around the world. We've come here, and at least 5 of the top international players who played with us in that first edition 2 years back have called us and said not only do they want to come back, they've sent welcome messages for everyone saying that it's fantastic to be back. Volleyball is back again in India, and it's very, very important. So that's what we want to do in this journey, first for the players and then for franchises. Because why would people invest in a sport? They love the sport, they would invest there. But when you invest in a sport, you can't be in a situation where you invest money and somebody tells you 1 year later, no, I'm changing the rules. I've torn up the rule book and I'm making new rules. No investment works like that, which is why perhaps in a lot of sports in India, leagues are running into that problem. The rules can't change. And therefore, we decided to do something where from the very start, the rules, there is only one rule of the Prime Volleyball League, and that is that the player is the king, and we will try and put the best Indian and international players out there to give the best value for supporters. When we started this journey, and this journey started almost 2 years ago, through a lot of litigation, things were happening, and we said, we want to come back here. So the first people we reached out to were the people who were there in the first edition of the league. And I'm delighted to say that each and every owner that we asked has wanted to come back and be a part of the journey. So before I start, I just want to introduce to you everyone out here who's been a part of this amazing journey. And I think I'll start with, one of the most important elements of this journey, and that's putting it on air, making it on television, making it the kind of product we want to do. And we are delighted to have Sony back, and representing them, we have Neville Bastawala, the Senior Vice President and Head Marketing and On-Air Promotions for Sony. Neville, please join us. I've had sleepless nights these 2 years, but probably I haven't had half the sleepless nights of the man who actually put this together, met all the teams, brought them together, brought all these small pieces and made it into a whole. Please welcome on stage Tuhin Mishra. And now for the happy, let me start introducing the owners one by one. Thomas Muttut, one of the problems with having these owners is all of them look, he looks as if he's out of high school, these young, youthful looks. So I said, let me at least have somebody who's at least looks as old as I do. But I don't think he looks as old as I do. His hair is much blacker. One of our franchisees, a pillar of our Prime Volleyball League, Dr. D.G. Chaudhary. Could we have you on stage, please? Dr. D.G. Chaudhary, the Ahmedabad Defenders, represented by Dr. D.G. Chaudhary. Another returning franchise, another franchise who we've got a lot of faith in, and it's a franchise representing this city, Abhishek Reddy of the Hyderabad Blackhawks. Abhishek. Also from this city, but with the Chennai franchise. Chennai, as you know, were defending champions. This is very much the same group of people, but this year they called themselves the Spartans, now they call themselves the Blitz. Welcome Mr. Hanimi Reddy of the Chennai Blitz. And so that's 5 of our 6 franchises, but also we had one other very special franchise. It's a city that we wanted to have a team the first year around and we didn't have it. We finally have it, and we got hold of somebody who's a serial entrepreneur, somebody who's put it together, seen the league from the outside, believes in what we're doing. And he's come here to join us, Ankit Nagori, representing the Bengaluru Torpedoes. Ankit, leagues don't run without sponsors, without opportunities to make it bigger. And very few leagues have a situation where on the day that we are making the press announcement, we already have a powered by sponsor. Representing our powered by sponsor, Deepak Gulapalli, CEO of Head Digital. Deepak. So that's the group of people that we have here today. And gentlemen, as I said, it's been an amazing of what this league is all about. And perhaps will give me a bit of a chance to rest my voice and ask other. Okay, I'll start with you, Neville. Could we have a mic for Neville, please?